For me, my early influences would probably be, I guess, early country. So like I grew up listening to like a Hank Williams Sr., Hank Snow, a variety of different artists, and then kind of stemming into the neo-traditional, which would be like your Alan Jacksons, your Randy Travises, and all those folks. And they really drew me in, and they have a huge influence on the music I release today. Right now I'm listening to a lot of like Coulter Wall, and still the playlist is still pretty old school. I love Midland and Luke Combs and all those guys. I'm a huge fan of their music. And John Party, some of his stuff is great too. I think the early days are the same way anyone else starts. Like, you know, you're playing bars and you're kind of doing anything you can, like Legions, and wherever you can play, you'll play. And it's such a great experience because you learn, and playing to a smaller crowd is almost better in a sense to learn yourself because it's more intimate. Like, they're going to tell you what they thought of the show. They're going to have a really, well, they can't escape you, right? So they're stuck with you. So it's having that experience definitely got me enough courage to jump on the Boots and Hearts thing and do it. And I did, and it was the most incredible experience, like kind of playing like your hometown and stuff, and then getting to play this big stage, and then half your hometown was there. It's crazy. I'll get lots of ideas like randomly all the time, and my wife's normally like burdened with it because I'm like, oh, I have this idea, like write this down in your notes. And you know, sometimes you read them back and you're like, good Lord, this is terrible. But it's definitely, some of them you're like, all right, that's not bad. And then you have a hook for a song that you can bring into it, right? And you know, sometimes like the writer's like, oh, that's cool, or other times they're like, yeah, no, like I've got a better idea. But it's always good to write them down at least. It's really nice being out here. I lived here when I was 19 for trades. They say go west, young man, and then you kind of fly, right? So I did that, and I moved back home to do music, and then we're back here again just because it's so easy for my wife to be near her mom and her dad because they live out here. But adjusting has been so easy. Everyone I find is really friendly in Calgary and just out west in general. They're just really kind-hearted. Being in the hospital and holding my son for the first time was an incredible feeling. It's just like all that waiting and you know, 9 months, it goes by so quick, but at the same time it feels like forever. It's hard to explain, but you know, when you're finally holding that beautiful creation, it's just like holy lift, and it's like your world stops and you've experienced a love that you've never really felt before. You know, you lose a lot of sleep, as you can see under my eyes, but it's all worth it. It's totally worth it.